We got to start off with first, 16-hour round trip, loading up all that stuff. What inspired you to do this?
Well, like you said, I'm from Hamilton. It's the twin sister. Pardon me, very early for me.
Yeah, it's okay. I get it. I do that all the time.
It's a sister city of Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
So it's right there. But there's a story that came over on my when I was watching the news. Man about my age, in a humble house kind of deal, and he's saying that the water that he gives to his children. Uses a few bottles to cook food for everybody. And I'm saying to myself, all right, this man here is taking care of his kids. He's not wasting money in a restaurant. He's just trying to get by. And then he says, at the end of the week, I have nothing. So he actually boils his water to drink it, but he also admits that I know it doesn't do anything for the lead, but what else am I going to do?
This is water in North America.
Yes, water in North America. In our region. Michigan is surrounded by water. And they're forcing these people in this town to drink water that's killing them.
So tell us about the first load of water you took there.
So it was about 10 days ago. I just got on the road pretty early. Take my personal vehicle down to Sarnia, where I rent a U-Haul truck, and off to a no-frills store in Sarnia, where they helped me load up the truck. Way too much weight for water, so it had to be a 2 trip, so I crossed the border a couple times.
We can see a picture up on the screen now.
Those are the guys at Mike's No Frills in Sarnia. Great help. They helped me. You can see all the bottles in the background, all by hand.
Wow.
I didn't expect that from them, but great help.
That was really nice. Now, what type of reception did you get in Flint, Michigan?
Well, it started from the people in Sarnia. Just Sarnia is helping out. No Frills, U-Haul were fantastic people. I was given advice to phone ahead to deal with Customs and Border Patrol.
Yeah.
They were fantastic. They actually knew that I'd phoned ahead and were waiting for me, ushered me through. They brought me into a building there where everybody else is standing up paying some kind of fee, brought me to the front of the line, shook my hand and said they can't believe that someone in Canada is bringing water to people in Flint.
So right from the customs officials. And when you arrived there, what type of reception did you get? Were people surprised?
Absolutely. I was wearing a Hamilton tie-cat sweater on purpose. So when I get into the food bank, one of their workers sees it and just comes up to ask me. And that's how the story started unfolding. Someone from Hamilton is here bringing water? This man here that approached me, he used to actually swim in the Canusa games. Back, you'd be about my age, so 20 years or so ago he was doing that. And that just spawned the conversation. People in Hamilton must really care about this. Absolutely they do.
Are they feeling like people from their government care about this too?
I'm trying to stay out of that politics.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's people that were pretty passionate about how their government let them down. So.
Yeah, and what still needs to be done?
Well, one of the questions I had for the people down there was President Obama had earmarked $80 million for Flint. And I asked about that and they said, we're hearing about it, but we haven't seen it yet. So in the meantime, you need to get fresh water to these people that are actually, like the first story I told you, they're actually still drinking water laced with lead. So while we're trying to fix the infrastructure, which is hundreds of millions of dollars, I suspect, people still need drinking water. Yesterday, a story came up on my Facebook about a woman who's actually getting skin rashes because she's showering in the Flint poisoned water. And, yeah, rashes, there's a whole host of things that she's worried about, and she's seeing her doctor this week.
Now, are you going to do another delivery?
I expect to do it either later this week or early next week. I'm waiting for 2 more donations that'll make it feasible to do it, and then we're off.
And what type of reception have you had from people when it comes to donations?
People are actually emailing me from all around Canada. I got 1 phone call from Los Angeles, so it's gone international, this story. Hopefully it'll pick up more and get more bottles of water to these people in Flint.
What a great thing you're doing. Just one guy saw a need, fulfilled that need. Thank you for coming in and telling us about this.
Well, I did see the need, but there's been so many people getting involved in it with the donations. I think we're around 60 people that have donated so far. All sorts of people sending good wishes and telling their friends, and there's things opening up in their businesses. So yeah, it's a pretty inspirational thing seeing these people getting involved in this.
Sure is. And I appreciate you coming in to tell the story today.
Thank you for having me here.